Hello everyone, Sigs here, and welcome back to Raft. Picking up where we left off last time, as always. We've been working on a few different projects, so the main goal here is to finish our biofuel setup. We want to move the beehives, which look like they're ready, and the garden for growing crops for biofuel over to a different part of the raft once we have some more space. And then we can move the engines back, we can move the biofuel tanks over with the biofuel refiners. Okay, that's interesting. Never seen the shark do that. I lost my train of thought there. Move the battery charger over there as well, and all of our biofuel related things kind of, I think, in this back corner. And we'll run pipes from the biofuel tanks to power all of that stuff. And then we'll also want to do our water setup. So 2 sections ago now, after exploring Tangaroa, we unlocked the water purifier, the water pipes, and the, somewhere here, electric purifier. So we want to get all that set up for better access to water. Also to make sprinklers to water the grass for us. And we want to expand this animal pen to make it easier to collect our animal products. So it's kind of the goal. In order to do all of that, what I first want to do is finish expanding the raft. So I want to make the whole square, the full square shape, and then fill in these gaps here, and then armor the whole outside edge so that I don't have to worry about shark attacks anymore, and then I can safely move everything where it should be. So in order to do all that, we need to gather a lot of resources. So what we're doing is sailing around, catching items in the catch nets, stockpiling items, and also looking for trading post islands so that we can just quickly grab plastic and metal from some easy trades with our trash cubes and our trading coins, which are in here actually. So that's the goal. We're just going to keep going with that. Hopefully we can finish up, getting all that done fairly soon so that we can then proceed with some of the story islands. But I kept getting distracted doing the story islands and just never really working on the raft, and now it's like really inefficient and I'm wasting a lot of time with this really inefficient setup. So before I unlock more items to make, I need to make the items that I already can make. So to that end, let's get sailing away here. So let's hit the high seas. Gonna need to like immediately turn sharply to avoid this island. And I think I saw on the radar here, there's a couple trading post islands. That one's a little closer, but I want to sail with the tide, which is that way. So why don't am I doing this right? No, I'm doing that wrong. We go this way actually to go with the tide. So that streamer there is showing us where we need to go with the tide. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I do want to go that way. Okay. So if I rotate this way, then the streamer's going to turn. Want to line ourselves up. Because again, we're not using the engines because we don't want to burn through all of our biofuel just yet until we have a little bit more of an efficient biofuel setup. So we're just going with the tide with the sail to get pushed around that way, not have to use biofuel. So I think what I want to do is line myself up with that island there. It's not quite going with the tide, but line myself up like this. It's not too bad, at least it's not 90 degrees, but so we're going to get pushed kind of this way a little bit as we go forward with the sail, but it should aim us relatively close to that green dot, which is a trading post island, so we can quickly do a trade there for 60 plastic, which will give us 30 foundations worth of plastic to fill all this stuff in, and we can do a trade for 15 metal to continue to armor the outside edge. So we're sailing away here. As we're doing that, we're just going to keep working on projects on the raft. So first thing here, my lord, is just going to be to gather our eggs, which is very difficult because of how many animals are crammed into this small area, which is why we want to expand that. We also want to keep on top of our wool harvesting. Looks like the llamas aren't quite all on the same growth cycle, so at some point I'm just going to want to let them... Jesus. Just going to want to let them... Oh my gosh. Oh, it's raining, so I can't water that anyway. I'm just going to want to let them sit and regrow all their fur so that they're on the same cycle, so I just do one harvest at a time and I get all of it all in one go. So basically for the sprinkler setup, that's going to auto water for me. The sprinkler is going to do a 3x3, so it's going to do 3, 3, and then these 3. So then I'm going to want this to come out basically 2 more rows, and then I'm going to have to move a lot of this stuff to make room. I am probably going to expand this second floor at some point as well, but we could do up to 6 more. Oh, we have just enough dirt too. We could do up to 6 more crop plots for that setup. So unfortunately I'm short on planks to be able to do that, but I'm going to want to make some more grass up there. Now, we are missing some items due to the up and down nature of the waves here, because items are going literally above and below our collection nets. I could turn that off. I think there's a motion sickness mode. You can turn the turn that on and it makes the water not so choppy, but I do kind of like it on just for like the ambiance or whatever of the choppy seas, so I'm gonna leave it on even if it's a little more inefficient. But let's eat that beet just to clear up an inventory space. Now we really need a lot of planks for many different things. I'm gonna need to cook this metal so that I can keep armoring the outside edge, so that's gonna take planks. Going to need to keep cooking meat as well. I want to stay on top of my food supplies, so that's also going to take some planks. And then I guess I could use what I have left to make 2 dirt here. And those are going to go 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 will be the final ones. And then 2 sprinklers will be able to water all of that. So that'll be the final shape. I do want to also make like 1x1 cells for each animal so that they're just not wandering around a lot, and then it'll make it a lot easier, especially with the llamas, to just shear them one at a time, not have the other ones like walk in my way. And then same with this, like just trying to pick up this one egg, and I have to keep doing that whole shuffling of the animals. Water that. And I am missing items. So you see how I'm kind of going diagonally into this stream? I thought I had made the raft wide enough. I'm pretty sure 28, so it was like 14 out and 14 out. I thought 28 was the width that I would have to make it to be able to catch every single item in these catch nets. As it stands, though, it seems like I'm just barely missing some on the outside edge while traveling diagonally. Now, if I was going diagonally this way, I built these ones on this side, which would be catching all of those extra ones. But as it stands, I'm kind of wishing I had made the raft like 1 or 2 squares wider just to be able to catch everything. Because, yeah, you see how I'm missing things here? So kind of a bummer to have invested so much into making the raft this large and making all those catch nets and still be missing items. The whole point was to not miss any single item that spawned in by making it this large, but I guess I miscalculated. But we're just going to live with it for now. It would be a huge project to remove all of this, expand the raft, and then re-armor it, so maybe something to do later in the game once we have an abundance of extra resources, but at the moment we do not, so just going to keep the metal cooking, keep putting planks in. Looks like I got a decent amount of planks from the catch nets there, and can put our extra grass plots up now. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna need a 4th one to be done with that. Just gonna keep harvesting the animals. My lord. See, this is why I need to do this, because it is just such a pain trying to pick anything up. Looks like there's still charge left in those batteries, so I actually just need more items in there. So once the llamas are ready for another shear, I can toss the wool in and we'll keep getting trash cubes. And then we will use those trash cubes to trade for plastic and metal. Make sure, yeah, we're still lined up with that island, and it looks like there's another one not too much farther beyond it. So a couple of trading post islands coming up, which is nice. Fill up our water, our thirst, as well as watering the crops. Now, pretty soon here, I'm going to make the water tank set up, and then I won't have to keep running over to the edge to fill this up every time. I could make another canteen as well and then get twice as much water per trip, but all that's going to be unnecessary once I get the water intake set up. So now I do need to eat a little something here as well. Why don't we keep the steaks cooking? The steaks are an excellent source of food, so let's do that. And we'll eat just these 2 drumsticks just so that we're not starving and moving slowly. So this one's not quite in the right spot, because we're supposed to be getting 3 honeycomb per. This biofuel has just been sitting here for so long too, because I keep thinking I'm about to move it, so I don't want to put stuff in it and then have to move it and lose all the stuff that's in it. But I have such an excess of honeycomb and eggs, which is mostly what I'm using for biofuel, that I probably should have just been cooking some this whole time. But we're almost at the point where all that's going to get moved, so I'm going to hold off. There's a little island here. If we're going to get close enough to it, I might as well just stop off and see if I can grab some metal while we're right here. We're going to be kind of far away, but I do have the flippers, so I could just quickly go swim over. Those are now full, so yeah, look at that. It's really bothering me that I'm missing a couple items, even though I'm getting like 99% of the items. Just missing anything. The whole point of making the raft this size was to not miss anything, so it just feels like a waste. But once we get enough biofuel to have the engines powered at all times too, that shouldn't happen, I don't think. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a little annoying for now. But let's just quickly make this final grass plot. We may need more eventually, but you know, I think I have enough llamas for now. More llamas equals more wool, equals more trash cubes, but I'm going to get to the point eventually where I don't really need to trade for anything anymore. Once I have all of the unique items and I have like a good surplus of metal and stuff. But eggs, I will always need eggs to make biofuel, so eventually I may want to expand even more to get more chickens. Grab this last egg. Stash that stuff there. Now, I'm kind of far away, but I think I'm going to go for a quick swim, and I just want to check for metal. It's kind of the main thing. Now, I do need a new set of basically all the tools, so let's see. I need some scrap. We'll grab. So, make a new hook, because ours is about to break. Definitely need a new spear as well, which the spear is not as good as the machete. It doesn't do as much damage, but I just find it easier to hit things with it for some reason. Like the animation seems to be a little bit quicker and more centered. I'll make a new axe as well. Our bow is fine. And then we'll just stash the rest of the stuff that we have here. Why don't I throw some more metal in just real quick. Keep that cooking while we're away. I'll load that up on planks to finish cooking that. Put that away. Put that away. Okay, and we're entirely out of planks, so definitely gonna need to chop down the trees on there. So don't think we need anything beyond what we have with us. So we're just going to take a quick swim. I'm going to throw these flippers on. Hopefully I can gather more seaweed here. Hoping that the shark was on the far... Ooh, no. Oh, Jesus. I was hoping that the shark was on the far side of the raft so that he didn't chase us, but once I get up on the island... Where is he? Here he comes. Whoops. Darn it. Probably could have dodged him there, but I mistimed that pretty poorly. Once I get up on the land here, he should leave. He should go back to the raft, and then I'll be far enough away from him to where he won't come and bother us while we explore here. So I basically just want to cut down any trees for the surplus planks, as well as any fruit that I can get, or anything that I can turn into biofuel, essentially. I'll also just grab the flowers just to get the seeds, because I will need to plant more flowers for my beehives once I move them. So I just want to make sure that I have enough. Don't need the flowers themselves, just the seeds. And then there may be a chest up here as well. So let's just harvest everything up here before we go down into the reef. And then we're just going to be looking for metal in the reef. A little more scrap too, I guess, would be good to have, because we're going to need nails to finish armoring the raft. And in general, just a lot of things take scrap to craft. A lot of the tools take scrap, so it's just good to have a nice little stockpile of it. Okay, some more fruit up here, a couple more trees to chop. Surprisingly, I need palm leaves again. I have had so many of them, I've just been like throwing them away, but I used a ton to make rope to make those extra catch nets. So, wouldn't mind a little more. Whoops, inventory's full. So again, let's throw them off the side here. Don't need the flowers, just need the seeds, so we can get rid of those. And then the rest of this we can keep. Nail is fine, hinge is good. Okay, that all looks good. So, that's just one more tree here. Whoops. Almost took fall damage there. Grab the extra seeds. Now I need to clear up a few inventory slots so that I can go down into the reef here. I'm going to take the flippers off just to make sure I have enough durability on them for the swim back to the raft. I see metal right here, right off the bat, which is awesome. That's mostly what we need. We need enough to finish armoring out the raft, and then beyond that, we just like always need metal for crafting extra tools and all kinds of stuff. So we want a good stockpile of metal. It's a nice little reef here. Sand we do still kind of want. Sand, I'll put the boots on to clear up an inventory slot for now. Sand is going to be used to make glass, and then we need the glass and the honeycomb to make honey to make biofuel. So we need like pretty much never-ending supply of that for as long as we play the game. Towards the end game, we'll be using our engines to get around, so we need biofuel to power the engines. Basically, for as long as we're playing, we need biofuel, which means we need sand because we need glass. So nothing wrong with stocking up on sand whenever we see it. Need to replenish our scrap reserves. More sand, more scrap. And then beyond that, we're just peeking around for metal. Giant clam there, which I don't really need. I think I already have a bunch, and we can make more seagulls nests with them, which is a pretty good source of the drumsticks, which are a pretty good source of food. But I think the way it works is you can only have 2 seagulls at a time, so there goes our hook. We'll put the new one on. Saves an inventory spot too, which is nice. So even if I had like 20 seagulls nests, I think there can only be 2 actual seagulls in them at any given time. So while it may increase the chances of you getting one, because there's more spots for them to land, it doesn't like give you that much more. So I think what I have is good enough. We're also going for seaweed to make more flippers. I want to get like a huge stockpile of seaweed, because flippers take a lot of seaweed, and if I could get enough of it stockpiled, then I'd feel a lot more comfortable just using flippers like basically at all times to get around, which would save a lot of time in the long run. So a couple more metal down here. This is that like hidden metal that's often tucked on the far side of these rock faces that I need to keep an eye out for. Swimming back in, I'm sure that I've been missing quite a lot of useful stuff. I'm not being incredibly thorough. I just want to not drown, first of all, so I go back up for air here. I just want to peek and see if there's like metal that I could just grab real quick, and just any kind of resources that are like right in my face that I could just grab real quick. And then beyond that, we basically want to be sailing on the high seas to be collecting plastic to finish building out the raft. So a couple more metal there, which is nice. Can I sneak through here? No. So I'll go up and around. And there's a little more reef over here. Just going to get air. And then check down there. No little hidden metal that I can see. Grab some more scrap. It's only like, you know, it's 1 scrap per scrap that you harvest, obviously. So you have to do that for a long time to actually generate enough scrap, because you go through it pretty quickly. There's, you know, some of these other resources, like, you know, one sand gets me 1 glass, which gets me 2 jars of honey, which is pretty good. So it's like 1 sand per 2 resource, but for scrap it's like 6 or 8 scrap per thing I want to make with it, so I need a lot of it. But got a decent amount. I'm sure there's more stuff down there, but again, I don't want to spend too much time here. I think we got a good amount just for a quick little visit, so let's head back. Going to put the flippers on to get back a little quicker, and also so that if the shark comes over I could dodge him. There's the shark, and we dodge. Hell yeah. Now, hunger and thirst are quite low, so I'm just going to quickly drink. Fill that up. Probably should have filled this up on the way in too, but let's do that. And then we'll go ahead and just lift our anchor and get sailing right away as we organize here. Doke, and then we're gonna need this food for sure. So our hunger is quite low, so let's top that up. Let's get some more cooking and load all this up with planks, even though I need them for other things. I do also need them there, so. And then let's just kind of stash everything that we got. Damn, yeah, I need a lot more planks. Scrap and seaweed goes in there. That stuff goes in there. We have a decent amount of sand building up, which is nice, but we're going to continually need more, so. Now, I think I actually was putting fruit up top. All this is going to have to get reorganized into a much more efficient layout, but it's so annoying that you can't just like swap the boots and the flippers. You have to literally take them off and put them back on every time. But yeah, I'm just putting fruit in here for now, because this chest I think is going to get moved down with wherever the garden ends up, next to the biofuel setup. Looks like we actually need to change course here to get to that island, which is, I think we're going to be going like against the tide pretty harshly here. So it might be hard with just the sail to get to that island, but at least we're heading straight at it now, so looks like all the crops need watered. I bet there's a bunch of eggs in here. That's good. Gosh, darn it, goat. You really get my goat, as they say. Huh. Okay, need more water. We should be coming up on that trading post island pretty quickly here. So I just want to do a quick harvesting loop. Make sure everything is in like the production stage, so that while we're away at the island, things are happening on the raft, so we're not like, you know, wasting time that could otherwise be spent harvesting things. Yeah, that 1 beehive needs to get moved a little bit, because it's only making 2 honeycomb instead of 3, but that'll happen when I move this whole setup. We have so much honeycomb. Water, I think, yeah, just these outside 2. Llamas are going to be ready here. Let's get more wool. We should all be on the same cycle now. I believe there's 6 of them. Okay, this is why I need them each to have their own pen. Because I, like, can't shear them when they're walking on top of each other. What is going on? What is this? Look at this. They're all 6 of them are stuck in the same, like, pattern. It's weird. Just spread them out. Just so I can shear them. It's so creepy. Oh my god. This is such a pain in the... Just give me the freaking wool. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh god, I need to finish these projects to make my life so much less miserable. Alright. That wool goes away. I can throw the wool in here to get a few more cubes. 5 in each is fine for now. They're going to need new batteries. These batteries are done, so I might as well just throw a fresh battery on each, and I can start recharging the other batteries here. It's going to run out of biofuel soon, but I can get a little more charge in it. Shears go away. I feel like I should have been to that island by now. Oh, dude, we went right past it. What the hell's going on? I didn't straighten out the wheel, so we like spun in a circle and missed it. And I don't think it's worth going back to. I don't think I can, actually. There is a little island there I could like quickly explore, but I think if we go here to try to go back to it, yeah, we're going almost against the tide almost exactly now, which, yeah, with just the sail, I can't push against the tide. I would need to turn the engines on to get back here. Well, I guess we're going 90 degrees against it, so maybe I can get there. Let me just make sure I'm actually approaching it at all. Yeah, very slowly, but let's... Yeah, this is straight now, so I'm not going to keep spinning in a circle, which is what was happening there. We'll keep pushing forward. Another little island there that, like, you know, potentially would have been worth stopping off at, just gathering the planks and any metal in the reef, but it's a little far away now, and I don't want to keep changing direction, because every time you change direction, it forces the items to respawn, and then it takes a while for the items to actually get to you, so... And then, yeah, this whole catch net line I set up here is just seeming worthless at the moment. I haven't caught anything in any of them, but maybe it'll pay off in the long term based on the direction we're traveling and whatnot, but empty out our nets there. Got quite a few planks from that, actually, which is good. Just want to keep an eye on this because I don't want to miss it again. Looks like we are heading straight at it. So... fill up our thirst, fill up our canteen, fill up our purifiers, and that's good. I hear the shark attacking somewhere back here. Oh no. As long as he doesn't get to the engine blocks and destroy the engines, that's fine. All this is going to have to be rebuilt anyway. Okay, so yep, there it is. There's the, ooh, it's a big, tall island. Oh, this may be a huge island. We'll approach and see what all there is to do here. I don't want to spend too much time on each island. I really just want to, like, run in and trade, but if there's animals I can grab, then I guess they're worth grabbing, and there's probably other resources, too, that are worth grabbing while we're here, so... not seeing any items coming in at all. Which, again, that's a problem with changing directions too much. It seems like sometimes that you can kind of bug the item stream out so that they stop spawning on the horizon. My god, we're going so slow. I'm debating just turning the engines on just to get us there. Get some more metal cooking. Getting pretty low on planks, but why don't I take that? That'll make us 10 more foundations, which are just going to get destroyed by the shark again, but once I build it all out, then I can armor it. Is that right? Yeah. There we go. Now, I think I have a pretty good stockpile of metal. Oh my gosh, this is a huge island, huh? Oh, jeez. Pretty good stockpile of metal. Yeah, not enough to finish armoring the whole raft yet, but enough to get a decent amount of armor going in the back here, so if we fortify this strip, then the shark won't destroy it. He can still destroy all of these inside tiles, but at least that keeps the shape of the final size of the raft intact. Alright, we're approaching the island here, so let's get ready. Stash our items, eat this beet. Really not a great approach here. I guess that, I guess that beach there would be an okay place to land. I see the Screecher up there, that bird that's flying around. If I get too close... Oh god, now we're going like directly against the top. You know what, I'm just gonna have to turn the engines on. Screw it, let's go. Turn the engines on. It's gonna push us real hard forward. I just hope I can get there before they run out of fuel, because I don't want to keep putting biofuel in them until I get the tanks set up. Let's see if we can quickly do a quick harvest here. And a watering of the crops. That one needs water. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to where that Screecher is, though, because he'll attack and dive bomb us, and he can apparently hit the animals and destroy them, so... Don't want that to happen. You know what, this is like close. If I get to that little beach there, that'd be like a perfect landing spot, rather than trying to scale up the side there, but just don't want to burn through too much fuel. But we'll keep going for a second here. Oh, there we go. Got a nice big wave. That allows us to fill this without going all the way to the edge. Almost happened again. Alright, we're about in our position. Fill those up. Drink one for us. One for the grass. We'll turn... Oops, whoa, not backwards. Turn off the engines. Drop the anchor right here, should be good. Hope that the bird doesn't come over and dive bomb us. Let's eat some food. Alright, let's get ready to go do what we have to do here. So, I'm going to bring as much water as we can with us. I'm going to bring our trading cubes, our trash cubes, and our trading coins, which I always get backwards, but got some new ones in there. Ooh, free seagull, except we miss, so not really. 20 cubes, that's enough to get what we need from here. Trading coins, that's enough to get what we need. If I get low on trading coins, I have this bait that I can fish for the fish. Actually, I have all this bait that I could fish for the rare fish that I can trade for more coins. These guys should be regrowing like any second, so I think I'm just going to do a quick harvest of them before I go, so that it's growing while I'm away. Don't want to wait too long though, because I don't want my my hunger to go down. And this is a big island, so again, I don't want to spend too much time here. I'd rather be out on the high seas gathering the materials that I need to finish the projects that I want to finish. But there could be some good stuff here, so that's getting full. I'm going to need to do something with that. Let me just think about what I need here. So there's probably going to be dirt on this island, which if I end up needing more grass plots later, I'm going to need dirt. So I'll bring the shovel. I don't think there's going to be bees on this type of island, so I'm not even going to bring the sweep net. I'll save the inventory space. I will bring this metal detector. Hopefully we can find the catch on this island. We can get some titanium from that. And then there's probably going to be animals too. So whenever I start heading back to the raft, I will want to catch an animal and bring it back with me. So let me see. I need stone and rope. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. So we have some canisters now. Got a decent amount of inventory space. How are we doing on planks? We're a little low, but let's cook this metal. There's probably a lot of reef area around this island too, and there's probably a lot of metal. I mean, I could be wrong, but this kind of tropical style of island tends to have more metal than the other biomes, so... Alright, these guys gotta be ready. Yep. So, shear them real quick. Looks like that two of them are not quite ready. Oh, there's one of them, and then the last one... I feel like should have been ready by now, but he's not, so that's fine. That's enough to get everything that I need for right now, so... Put our metal away. Alright, we got the metal detector, we got the shovel, we have weapons, we have tools. You know what? Just in case we do some reefing on the way back, I'm gonna make another hook. Do I have the planks? Yeah. I need the bolt and the scrap. There we go. So we have a fresh hook in case that one breaks for some reason. Metal detector, this, that, trading stuff, axe. Lots of inventory space. I think that's good. Alright, so let's go explore this large island. Again, hopefully not going to get too distracted. Really just want to quickly do the trades and grab the metal and then get out of here. But there's probably lots of other good stuff, so definitely need a lot of planks. And there's a lot of trees to cut on this island, so a lot of this is just going to be cutting trees, which is pretty boring, but it is a great way to get planks, which I need for fuel, as well as to finish building out the raft, and for many, many crafting recipes. So just cut these trees. I did see a goat back there behind me. I'm not sure if I really want him. At some point I'm going to want to start stockpiling buckets of milk to make the really good cooking recipes. And then I can make food that fills up my hunger bar beyond the limit, which when I get to the next couple story islands, I'm gonna want to do that. Just to prevent me from burning through so much food from being away from the raft for such a long period of time. So the goats give the milk, which is good for that, so I may want that goat on the way back, but honestly I'd rather have a chicken for eggs for biofuel. So if I see a chicken, I'll opt for that. Otherwise, I'll just grab the goat because he's here. And I think 3 goats should probably be enough. I don't eat that food too frequently. So 3 should give me enough of a stockpile of milk. I see a boar over there. I'm going to want to fight for the meat as well. Let me just grab these trees right here before I head over that way. I think this here is the entrance. You see that weird scraggly prickery grass? I believe this is the entrance to the area that's going to have the dirt. Yeah. So that's definitely something we want. Could be metal items in the dirt as well. Looks like we got scrap and stone this time. Cave mushrooms also awesome for cooking, so we want to stockpile those. Now we got a couple of crates in here. All kinds of stuff. Get rid of the nail, get rid of the stone for sure. I'll rather have the vine goo, because again, for making a lot of flippers, I'll need a lot of vine goo. That's all that's in here. We got a lot of dirt, which is awesome, and we got a ton of cool metal items, which are great, but it takes up a lot of inventory space. I'm not even going to be able to do my trades at this point. I think I'm going to quickly just dip back to the raft. You know what? The raft is right there. I'm just going to go stash all this stuff, and then that'll save some inventory space. And why don't I grab that goat on the way back, too? Where was he? He's probably hopping all over the place, but I think 3 goats should be plenty. Pineapples here, which are a good source for biofuel. I want the seeds too, but I'd rather have pineapple seeds than mango seeds. Oh no! Dude, Dude, I'm always so paranoid about having the net launcher equipped in case I like accidentally waste a canister. But I'm like, dude, you're just being paranoid. Like, what are the chances you accidentally left click on the mouse? Why would you do that? And then, sure enough, I just did. So, we're not going to equip it until it's time, because wasting those canisters is really not good. Because they take an explosive powder to make, which I don't have a ton of. Here's the goat. Need to line up my shot. Boom. Easy. Bring the goat back. Just going to quickly empty my inventory and then come right back. So, yeah, looks like there's a reef right under the raft too. So, at some point I may want to defeat the shark, and then that'll give me, I think, like 3.5 minutes until he respawns that I can explore underneath. So, let's just drop off the goat. Not even gonna look at the rest of what's going on here. God, of course, as I say that, just because I'm gonna get totally distracted by wanting to harvest all these items now that I'm here, but just give me these eggs. So they're right here. My lord. God, I need to finish this. This animal pen project, because that is such a pain doing that. Alright, just quickly, don't get distracted. Just drop off all this stuff in here. All these different unique items. Oops. Dirt goes in there. Mushrooms go in there. Yeah. I had mushrooms in 2 different places. It's a little inefficient. Okay. And then let's just go back. It's getting to be nighttime, so it's not going to be a good time to do the reefs, because it's so hard to see underwater at nighttime, but, you know, I should have filled... I'm just going to fill up my hunger, too. My thirst and my hunger before I head back. But, yeah, we can do all this stuff up on land while it's nighttime, and then hopefully the sun comes up when it's time to go underwater to the reefs. So what do I have for food? Get that meat cooking so that's here when we get back. Just quickly eat. Bring our launcher with us in case there's another animal we want on the way back. An island of this size probably has multiple animals, so another chicken or 2 would be good. Just because eggs are quite good for biofuel, so... I want to keep an eye on this as we go too. Yeah, okay. So it's already lighting up. Oh, wow. We got lucky. When it beeps. Oops. It's got to be up there. Or is it this way? Oh, it must be this way. No? This way? Right here. No? What on earth? Hey. Okay. So right here, if we dig, hey, there we go. We get a crate. So this should have titanium in it, I think. Oh no, this is it's not a crate or a safe. It's a briefcase. Oh, it still had titanium, so. Alright, we get 2 titanium and some metal items. And unfortunately refill our inventory back up with 4 extra, like, unique items that we're probably only going to have 1 of, taking up 4 whole inventory spaces, but that's alright. It's all good stuff, and hopefully there's not too many other unique item types here. I want to fight this boar, just dodge him like that, and then poke him before he charges again. Let me dodge to the side. I need to get lined up with something that he gets stuck on, though. I'll let him come back this way. So he'll come over here, and then he'll hit the wall, and then I can get him. And if I can get him to go kind of like between this wall and here, that would be good, but easier said than done. Could always just shoot him with that bow and arrow too. It does more damage as well. That breaks my spear. So that's why I had another one. I think he's like 1 hit. Yeah, okay, cool. So there we go. We get leather and meat. I'm more excited about the meat than the leather, but that's all good. We get a warthog head, which is actually pretty good for making biofuel, I believe. Didn't I just see watermelon somewhere? Yeah, over here. Watermelon's arguably the best for biofuel because like each watermelon has like 2 charges. That's why it has that durability bar. So as far as like space efficiency goes, it's good because it's like twice as many points of biofuel per watermelon. So definitely like getting watermelon and watermelon seeds to grow to make biofuel. Again, not going crazy here. Probably going to skip over some stuff on this island. Just want to get the key components. So I need to find the way up. I don't think this is it. Oh, maybe it is. If we loop around here, we're trying to get up top somehow. I think this is actually a dead end. Oh, it keeps going. Every time I think it's going to stop, it keeps going. Okay, this is the way up, I think, yeah. So we'll keep going up here. Gonna be a pain to get up and down, so I just want to hopefully get everything I can get. That guy's gonna hit me. Yep. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I think he gets stuck there. Yeah, so he can't... Whoa. Holy cow. I guess he does not get stuck. But we... Oof. Also got the Screecher dive bombing us from here, so yeah, see, there comes the bird. So I need to be careful, because I'm getting hit by multiple things at once. Oh, jeez. I'll lose a lot of health doing that. Alright, but we got him. We can try to get that bird, too. It'd be a lot quicker to kill this guy with the bow and arrow than the spear, but just trying to save durability on the bow and arrow. I think there's also like another little cave there, unless that connects to the one that I already was at. But there might be another little dirt cave there. Also, yeah, I'm not sure if there's multiple digging spots on an island of this size, or if there's just the one and we got lucky that it was that close to our raft, but I should probably just keep a peek. Keep an eye on the metal detector and just take a peek at it every now and then to see if there'll be another digging spot. Whoa, there's the bird. Oh, and another goat. Not super concerned with that. Again, if there's a chicken or a llama, I'll probably grab it. Hell, I may even grab the goat on the way back if I don't find a chicken or a llama, but that's the thing I need the least at the moment. So let's climb up. I'll grab some red berries, because I haven't been stockpiling a lot of them. This crate, which I'm sure it's going to fill up my inventory with all kinds of just crap. I can get rid of that rope. Oh, that's a recipe. It's not the actual vegetable soup. I thought that was something I could eat. Yeah, bird's dive bombing me, so I really need to deal with him. Get rid of a nail. That's not a lot of resources. I want the mangoes themselves. The mango seeds I don't care for. Shoot. I need the plastic, though. And my inventory is totally full. I need 3 spots for plastic, and then metal. I guess we just get rid of... Oh, God. I should go back to the raft and dump all this stuff and then make another trip is honestly what I should do. There's the bird again. Oh, my lord. Harvest the planks because I have a free inventory spot for them. I don't need the seeds. Oh, palm leaves I can get rid of for sure. I should just dump a lot of this fruit. So the metal I can do like that. That only takes 1 inventory slot. Oof, that roof saved me. And then would I be able to get 3 inventory spaces? I'll come back. I'll come back for the plastic. What a pain. Grab the planks, 'cause those are basically free. Could use the coconuts for biofuel. You know, I have a scrap I can get rid of. Alright, I need to start being, like, actually careful here. Because my health is really low. And if I die, I lose 2/3 of my inventory, which with a full inventory, that would really stink. Now there may be a boar up here, so I need to be careful of between that and the bird. No, but there is a chest, which is what I figured. Oh, and we got lucky. It's all stuff that stacks with stuff that I already have. I also figured there'd be more red berries up here, so I figured I would grab those since I was hanging on to that one red berry. I need to be ready for the bird. Grab the planks. Grab some more planks to fill out that inventory slot. Why don't we do this? Oh, shoot. Dude, I gotta be real careful now. One more hit and I'm dead. I didn't think he was gonna come up here to attack. Alright, let's just go back to the raft. And dodge on all the way. Dodge all the way back. Guess we cannot get hit again. Drink this water. There comes the dive bomb. There was that goat too. I think I might just grab him. I only have the one canister, so I need to be careful not to miss. Got him. And then I'm not sure if I'm carrying the goat if I get slowed down. I think I'm still moving at sprint speed, so that should be fast enough to dodge the bird. I could kill the bird too, but I think I'm just going to run by for now, because I do want to... oh god. Okay, dodged him there. I do want to kill the bird, because I can get a lot of drumsticks, which is a good source of food, and I get his head as well, which I can use as a trophy for fun, or I can use it to make biofuel, so he actually has really good drops. But I just don't want to fight him with such little health, and I don't want to kill him when I can't loot him, because my inventory's full, so I'll go back to the raft, drop all this stuff off, and then get him on the way back. So, not what I was planning on doing here, but since we're at this big island with all these resources, I figure we should take advantage of it. I think we're out of the bird's range now, which is nice. There's a lot of reefs here that I got to explore still, too, so we're going to be here a while. But let's get back on the raft. Up we go. Alright, so again, I don't want to get too distracted here. I just want to drop off my items and go back to what I needed to do. Because all this stuff that I'm doing on the raft, I could also do while sailing, which would be generating me resources, whereas if I do it while I'm anchored, I'm not generating additional resources through the catch nets, so it's a little inefficient. Great, put my planks away after I needed them. Finish cooking that meat. That's what we'll eat before we go back. Let's clear up a bunch of inventory space for this final trip. There shouldn't be anything else to capture on this island. If there is, I'm going to be a little annoyed, but just store everything we can store. And all these chests. The meat can go in there. Leather goes, for some weird reason, in that chest. Stash the fruits. Okay, that's pretty clear. I need to bring the cubes with me to trade. These guys are all going to be ready. I'll just do a quick animal loop. Shear. Oh my god, they're doing the thing again. What the hell is this? It's so weird. They all get stuck on this same exact path. Makes it really hard to shear them. Especially the little ones. Oh, that's a goat. You don't belong in there. Goat goes in there. Oh, look, these guys are doing it too. What the hell, man? It's like some weird... Have you ever seen the turkeys when they do like the weird milling circle or whatever? In real life? Go to YouTube and type in like turkey circle or something. And they all walk in a circle. It's creepy looking, like some kind of ritual. Alright, so that's perturbing, but... Let's... leave them to whatever it is they're doing. I guess I'm going to bring the shovel and the metal detector just in case. Refill my thirst here. Refill the fresh water. Just get the purifiers filled back up real quick. And then we'll head out. There we go. What the... Excuse me? There we go, okay. Has to be empty for me to be able to refill it, I guess. Or something. I don't know why it wasn't letting me, but... Alright, I'm not even going to bother with that honey because I have so much. I need to get rid of this boar head. I think I am overstacked. Oh no, I only have 5. Alright, so then we're pretty much ready to go back. Okay. So, I think we're good. Basically, we just want to do the, probably should have got more metal cooking actually, but basically we just want to do the plastic trade. 60 plastic for 3 cubes is like an awesome deal when I need however many more to finish expanding the raft. And then basically just going to cut some trees and double check to see if there was like a second dirt cave or anything like that, or like another place to metal. Ooh, hey, there is another place to metal detect. Seems like it's back this way, though. No? This way? Yeah, this way. Huh. This way? I don't want to hold it out too long, because as you hold it, you lose the durability on it, but... Oh. Where is it? Hey, there it is. Okay. So, again, gonna fill up our inventory with a bunch of unique items, but, oh my lord. Going right back to the raft. 5 inventory slots immediately filled with random stuff. It's all good stuff that I need. It's just, I don't want my inventory to fill up again, so I have to make another return trip. So, while I'm right here, I'll just dump this stuff real quick. I gotta expand this area too, because it's getting to be a little tricky to navigate. Alright, so I think most of this stuff goes in either there or there. Nope, there. Okay, cool. Alright, now let's go. I'm gonna head back up to the trading post. Where my thirst and hunger are enough to last. Probably gonna be dark right about the time we're done, which is the opposite of what we wanted. We wanted to head out at night and then be done right when the day started so that we could do the reefs during the day, but looking like that's not going to happen, so let's see what we need to do about that. But for now, let's head back there to the trading post, get ready to fight that bird along the way. So where was the way up? I think it was here, right? And we go like zigzag up the switchback to get up there. Let me just take a peek down there. A lot of this outside of the island we're going to see when we go to explore the reef, but see if there's anything worth stopping at down there. Might as well keep checking the metal detector too, just as we go. Bird should be getting ready to attack us soon. Yep, there he is. So he drops the rock, and then he flies away, swoops down to grab another rock, and that's the best time to shoot him. That's when he lands. Now, he landed down there, though, so I can't see him, but I could probably get him on the way back up. If he comes up from there, yep. Well, he's coming straight at me. Oh boy, make sure we dodge. Oh, missed. Oh, and he hit me. Darn. Alright, we'll keep going, wait for him to come back. I just need to be careful about missing too many arrows. Not that I couldn't just make more, but just don't want to like waste resources making more arrows and burning through durability on the bow. Oh, where is he? I hear him. I just dropped the rock. He must have been right up there. If I go up to the trading post, I think I'll have a good view of him. So let's head up here. We can... Let's take a look at where he is first. There he is. So if we don't suck, we can hit him like this. Okay, but we suck, so get a real easy shot there. We miss anyway, because we're absolute garbage. And then we get hit because we mistimed the dodge on the dive bomb. That's really embarrassing. Let's just do our plastic trade real quick. Make sure that's all we want from here. I don't think we need to worry about getting anything else on this trip. I guess the mushrooms could be good. Titanium could be good in the long run. I'll probably want some more scarecrows eventually, but I don't think I want to burn the resources on it right now. Where's that darn bird? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Get hit again. Only other thing would maybe be this compass. Yeah, I'm just going to grab that for now. I want at least one of all the unique items. Oh, there's the bird. Whoa, 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 look at him go. Yeah, I want one of all the unique items. So eventually I'm going to have to do those... Whoa! Do those trades eventually. I just don't want to waste too many resources on it right now, because I need like the plastic trades and the other trades, but okay, where is he? Coming up right here. God damn it, why am I so bad? There you go. Less overthinking, more just randomly shooting and hopefully hitting. I think it only takes like 6 hits or something to get rid of him. And I want to finish him off when he's close enough where I can actually loot him. I don't want to get him while he's like flying in the air. His body could just go flying off in the distance and I could lose it. So I want to try to hit the last shot when he's like flying up to me. Let's see if I can get one more hit right here. Nice. Look out. If I can keep him in this loop where he's trying to drop the rock but he can't because of how I'm moving, then I can keep getting free shots. Wow, I'm just going to waste all my arrows, aren't I? Yep. Alright, well, whatever. We'll let him come up to us up here now for the final hit, I hope. Oh my god, really? Come on, there we go. Alright, he's probably coming back up soon. He's going to come up from like the edge where I'm not going to see him until, oh, yep, there he is. Until he's ready to drop the rock. So let's just finish cutting these trees. He should, actually he's probably coming back up now. Ooh. Yep, there he is. Let him get a little closer. Oh, I thought that was going to be the last hit. Alright, we dodged the rock, we let him go. Cut this tree while I wait for him to come back. And then hopefully the next hit is the last one. There he is. I could start heading down to... Yeah, he's going for a rock still. Oh no, don't tell me he bugged out. Maybe it's because of where I'm standing. So let's head back down a little bit. See if we can get the final hit on this little plateau. Would be a good spot to loot from. There he is. He's going down for his rock, maybe? He should. I think he's maybe stuck in a holding pattern. Where'd he go? There he goes. Okay, he's gonna come up here. If I can get him like right here and then have him land down there where I could loot him, that would be awesome. Here it comes. Let's not be stupid. Hey, beautiful. So, now I don't have to worry about him attacking me anymore. And I can go ahead and harvest him. Big old creepy bird, dude. Get a lot of feathers, which we don't really need, but we should get a bunch of drumsticks. Only 4, not as many as I thought, actually, but still some food, and we get a Screecher head, so that's a cool trophy, or I could use it for biofuel. Now, I'm doing something a little sketchy here. I thought there was a little cave entrance here. I guess I'm imagining things, though. So, we'll just skedaddle. This would be the perfect time to explore the reef on the way back, but unfortunately it is nighttime, so I'm not going to be able to even see anything in the reefs. So I'm just going to keep cutting wood. I think there's a whole like backside of that island that I haven't even been to yet. Hopefully we can slide off here carefully. Yep. So let's grab the wood. We'll slowly make our way back to the raft. Get some extra watermelons. Yeah, I'll go around this way, go around the long way back. Just loot anything else that's up here. Could potentially use some more flower seeds, but those are relatively common, so I think I'll be alright. Don't want to fill up my inventory too much. Oh, the raft is right there. Okay, so grab the last few planks. Go drop all this off at the raft, and then I guess we'll sleep. Let's make it daytime, and then we'll be able to go do a loop of the reefs. That broke our axe, so we'll want to make a new axe. Let's see if we can avoid going in the water, because it's quicker to run on land. There we go, look at that. Turning into a mountain goat there. Scaling that mountain. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff that I'm missing up on the land here, but I guess that's good enough anyway. Again, we didn't want to spend that much time here. It's just, with there being like good resources, it's worth grabbing them. It's just, it's not really what I'm trying to be working on right now, but if I get them now, then it prevents me from having to go seek them out specifically later. So back on the raft. Gonna stash our items real quick. I don't even think I have a space for this Screecher head at the moment. Because I have this white Screecher head, which was the unique Screecher from the Caravan Island. I guess we could take the mushrooms out, put them in there. I'm going to need food, but if I'm going to sleep, it's going to drain my hunger and thirst anyway. I'll stash all that. I'll stash this. Quickly head up here. Just if I can get all this done before my hunger goes under that threshold where I start getting slowed, that would be ideal. Clear out as much inventory space as we can. I have a feeling these animals are ready for one more quick item loop here. They're doing that weird milling circle thing again. Oh god, which makes them so hard to harvest. That's why I really need to finish the pens. Hunger is about to go below the threshold. Grab these eggs quickly. Just water this stuff. Yep. Now we are starving to death. So we gotta go extra quick here. Out of water for that. Stash that. Shears go away. I'm gonna start losing health. So let me quickly refill that. Put away the items in there. Let me just see about making the extra axe before I forget. Scrap, rope, and planks. So scrap, rope, planks, and one bolt. Take the bolt, planks, make the axe. Good. Put the rope away, put the scrap away. Alright, so let me sleep, because that's going to drain my hunger and thirst anyway, or it would have if it wasn't already so low. And then we can top it up right as the sun rises. We should have a full daylight cycle to explore these reefs, hoping that just one full bar of food and thirst is enough. I want to go quickly here to maximize my daylight. Let me just quickly refill the water. And then I'll just do a quick check of the animals, and I should probably get some more metal cooking before I go to. Because that kind of takes a long time, and if it's like cooking while I'm off doing other things, then I don't need to wait for it to cook later, so. Fill all that up. Dip over here. Grab metal. Get that cooking. Hopefully there's enough planks in there. If not, I'll deal with it later. Stash the metal. I think I'm gonna need to water a bunch of this, yeah. Alright, that's all growing. These guys will be ready when I get back. I have enough water on me. Okay, so now it's gonna be time to do the reefs. Okay, so let's head out and look for the reefs. We have our flippers, which should help. Looks like we lost a piece of our armor there. There's a reef right under here, but the shark is here too, so I'm going to do that last. Have a little bit of durability on the flippers. I'm going to head just like over here away from where the shark is to start, and then we'll just do a big loop. I guess the armor loses durability at varying rates. I was hoping it all lost its durability evenly so that I could, like, you know, whenever it breaks, I just make a new set instead of having to, like, replace individual pieces at various times, but I guess that's not how it works. So I'm going to save the durability on the flippers because I don't have a lot of durability left on it for if there's, like, really deep parts of the reefs here that I need to get down to. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to go kind of slow. I do still need a lot of sand, but I have a pretty good stockpile, so in the interest of saving time, and due to the abundance of sand in other locations, I'm probably going to skip most of it, unless it's like right in front of my face like it is here. I might as well just grab it. But I want a lot of scrap still. I got to replenish my scrap stores, and it's mostly just metal. It's kind of the main thing I'm looking for. It's also quite... Oh, there's metal down there. Ooh, a lot of metal. Nice. It's also quite possible that there's pufferfish down here, so those are going to be worth grabbing for the explosive powder. There's also possibly chests. Oh, more metal. This is a little risky with the amount of oxygen that I have, but let's see if we can do that in one go and save some time, trade some health for time if we start drowning. Okay, it's not that deep. Yeah, and there could be some chests down here too, which could have a lot of like metal items, hinges and bolts and ingots and all that kind of stuff, so that would be good to grab too. Gonna skip copper. I will need more copper later, but I have enough for now. So to save time, I'm gonna skip that. I still want scrap. Sand I'll grab if it's right in my face. I'm not gonna go too far out of my way to get like every single item. It's just, you know, if I happen to be right next to it, or if there's like a large quantity of it in an area that I think it's worth diving for, then that's what I'll do. Okay, you can swap the boots and the flippers if you have an open inventory slot. That's interesting. You just can't swap them directly with each other. But we'll put the flippers on so that we can get down deep to this area, which doesn't actually seem like there's anything here. So... Alright, there's a pufferfish. Probably gonna need to go up for air. Save the durability on the flippers, take them off. I'll go back down for that pufferfish. I guess I don't need that much more explosive goo, because it's really just for the canisters to get animals, and I mean, once I have like, I guess 8 llamas would be ideal, because then it's, like, every time I go shear, I get enough to make 2 trash cubes, or 4 trash cubes, I guess. 8 wool fills 1 recycler. But again, I'm going to get to the point where I don't really actually need the trading cubes beyond a certain point. I'm going to have enough of everything that I could trade for, so at that point the llamas are useless. The chickens, again, the more I have, the more biofuel I can make, so you know, more chickens is always good, but at some point it'll become excessive. And then, what do I have? I have 4 goats already? 3? 4? I don't know. The goats become unnecessary beyond a point too, just because they're good for making the food, but I don't use it that much, the food. It's mostly when I'm exploring, you know, really big islands and story islands, so... point being, I don't need that many more animals, and I don't really know what I need explosive powder for beyond making the canisters to get the animals, so... stockpiling it now. But eventually I won't even really care about those puffer fish anymore either. Grab this scrap and sand in this little area because we're right here. And keep going. Don't think there was any metal back there that I missed. At least I hope not. And it looks like we're hitting kind of a dead patch here. So, I mean, there could, sometimes even in these dead patches, you'll find metal on the outside of these rocks just randomly, but let's head down. There's a new reef here. It's copper. Don't care about copper. Kind of wish I had just made a fresh flipper and was able to use it because it is noticeably faster using the flippers. Probably should have grabbed. That was awful. Probably should have gone up for air first. But then since I was already down there, I probably should have just stayed and then gone up for air. But anyway, I see metal down there, so there's quite a few things down here that I want to grab. So I'll throw the flippers on to get down here quickly. Grab scrap. Lots of scrap. We need a little more sand. I'm actually starting to have like too much sand just for the amount of storage that I have. And then I saw a nice metal node here. Nice. 4 metal. Pretty sure that I missed some back at the other area of the reef too, if I were to like really scour the whole area looking, but at this point I'm just, oh, more over there. Need to go for air though. At this point I'm just kind of grabbing what's like easily available because I don't want to spend too much time, you know, swimming around to get, you know, 2 extra metal when that time could be spent sailing around looking for, you know, a trading post island where I could get 15 metal, or, you know, collecting plastic along the way to actually finish building the raft so that I could finish the rest of the setups I'm working on. But there is a good amount of metal here, so we get 2 there. It is raining underwater, which is really weird. 4 metal here, but I'm almost out of oxygen, so we're going to be a little risky. Grab that metal quick and then go up before we drown to death. Can throw the flippers on if needed. I think we're okay, though. Oof, okay. Alright. Keep going. I'm not sure. I think we're probably about halfway through the day right now, so I think we can finish all the reef stuff before the day is over. Would be the goal. Again, barren area, really nothing here. Occasionally there's like some weird outlier metal or, you know, a little tiny patch of reef just randomly, but it's pretty uncommon that I've ever seen that happen, so I'm just gonna swim through this barren part, and I think the raft is like right over there around this corner on the other side of these rocks. So yeah, another little patch of reef here we'll check out, and then there was a reef directly under the raft as well. I'm gonna drink here just to stay on top of that, but I think we'll need to defeat the shark to explore that portion, because I don't want him messing with us while we're underwater. Grab the sand. Grab the scrap. Not seeing any metal. Not sure if there's anything on the outside there, but it looks like there's a little, like, interior reef here. There's another puffer. Grab him. 1 and 2 and 3. Make sure he doesn't blow up on us. Get our explosive goo, get our arrows back. Look down here. I'm sure there's metal that I'm missing somewhere, but grab the scrap. Starting to build back up our reserves, which is good because we're definitely going to need it. There's another puffer there that we'll grab. Check in here. Ah, look at that. Little secret cave with a crate. So we can grab some, ooh, double crate. Grab some oxygen here, grab that crate. Lots of good metal materials, glass, hinges, bolts, rope planks, all useful stuff. Double puffer fish right here. So I guess we'll get both of them. I think I almost have a full stack of explosive goo back on the raft, so like I was saying earlier, probably can just ignore these going forward. I think I have enough for what I need for like the rest of the game, to be honest, so I gotta quickly go up for air here. Could have maybe looted him first, but play it safe. Loot here. While we're close, we'll grab this scrap. Oh, more scrap. And where was that other puffer? Over here somewhere, yeah. There he is. Oh, and a bunch of seaweed too, which I really want to start stockpiling seaweed for flippers. It'll speed up every other reef I do going forward, so. Alright. Let's loot this guy. Let's grab the seaweed here. We can take a peek for metal on the outside as well. Looks like the sun is starting to go down. It seems to be getting darker. So I'm going to want to speed things up here. No seaweed over there, though. No metal on the outside. Aha! See? There's like little weird hidden metals here. That's why I always like checking these outside faces. That's where they seem to spawn. I gotta go up for air quickly. It's already getting darker, so it's getting hard to see. Yeah, there's the raft, though, so I think it's just this one other reef that's directly under the raft. More metal over here. More seaweed. Awesome. Probably throw those flippers on. Just burn through the rest of the durability on them. Just to be able to finish. Oh, I just saw this shark's shadow. The hell is he? The shadow could have been from like way over there. Even the shadows are weird in this game sometimes. But, yeah, let's check out this little area under the raft. What the hell? There's his shadow. The hell is he? It's like, is he in the air? Oh, he's way over there. Alright, but if I wait until he opens his mouth and then shoot him, it actually stops his attack like that. So, I'm in no danger. Whoa. As soon as I say I'm in no danger, he starts doing the weirdest things. What on earth? Whoa, what is he doing? He's friggin' freaking out, going sideways. Oh, I'm drowning. There we go. Gonna need a few more hits, I guess, and it's like pitch black now. I wonder if headlamps work underwater in this game. Because that would actually be quite useful. Wow, he's taking a lot of hits. I figured he'd already be low, but I guess I haven't really been attacking him at all when he's been attacking my raft. Alright, there he goes. So I'm going to quickly loot him because the shark steaks are a great source of food. Then our hunger and thirst are getting quite low, so I'm going to need to be quick here. Get oxygen, head back down. Yeah, it's so dark, I can't even see if there's anything down here. Unless I get real close to it, so we'll leave the flippers on so that we could swim close to any potentially lootable items to be able to actually see them. I might as well grab this silver algae too. I haven't been gathering any of that, and I do need it for some cooking recipes, so let's get full oxygen, and then we'll do a deep dive. God, it's so dark. Yeah, alright, there's nothing... Oh, there is something down here, you see? If it was... Oh, but it's all barren. There could be a reef over there. Maybe you can see it better on the recording, but it's just so black and I have screen glare from the daylight that I can't see, like, anything. Is this metal or copper? I think that's copper. It's copper. It's fine. A couple of copper ain't gonna hurt us. Alright, I'm gonna call that good. Is that metal right there, though? No, that's copper. Oh, I'm drowning. Okay. I might as well just let these flippers break. So what's the point of keeping flippers with like one durability that are going to break immediately the next time I use them? So I'll finish gathering, and then I really need to get back on the raft because my hunger and thirst are low. There's one more puffer there. I might want to just grab him and then make a new bow. It's a little risky, given how low my hunger is. I'm about to start moving very slowly. So get rid of him. Yep, now we are starving. So I need to get back on the raft quickly. Oh my gosh. Come on, please. So I can't get up because the moving so slow and the waves are lifting the raft up. I wonder if I could snipe this seagull. What? Okay, there we go. Alright, now let me eat real quick before I starve to death. Gotta have some cooked food, right? Here, throw these steaks on the grill, get those ready. And yeah, I have cooked food here, so let's eat that. Okay, good. Alright, so we got a ton of metal from that, actually, which is awesome. So let's get some of that cooking. We can use the extra planks. Oh, that one's not done yet. Use some of the extra planks as well to stock all these furnaces up. Alright, so you know what? I need more room in this chest. Oh. No, metal goes there. There we go. And metal goes away. Feathers come out. I need a new home for feathers. I don't even know where. I don't even need this many feathers. I'm just throwing them in here for now for the hell of it. All this stuff is going to have to get organized anyway. Alright, let's just stash everything we got. I still have a hook. I'm going to need a new bow. I'm going to just make one right now before I forget later. Where are we at? Weapons, bow. God, it takes a lot of stuff. 2 vine goo. I need planks. Go. Sand needs to go away. Nails actually go in here. Have a new bow for when we need it later. We're fine with the axe and the spear for now. We're good on hook. Durability. Let's load these up with planks. Load all that up with planks. Let's do a quick item loop. Let's ensure all of this is ready. Oh my god, dude, this is a nightmare. What's going on up here? I really need to finish the pen project. Oh god. Alright. I definitely want the wool, though. Oops. Please, please just let me shear him. Okay. I want the wool because I want to load these all up fully so that more trash cubes get made, so that at the next island... Uh-oh. Where did I put my cubes? Did I put them in here? I did put them in there for some reason. I want to just have enough cubes built up. Oh yeah, don't forget about the seagull either. Have enough cubes built up to do another quick plastic trade. There should be an arrow here somewhere too. Unless it despawned already. That first shot that I missed. But all this is going to want to be watered. My lord, look at all these eggs. Sure wish I could pick them up. There's animals freaking everywhere. Oh god, dude, I gotta finish this pen setup. I'm gonna like lose items because I can't even pick them up before they despawn. And they're doing that weird milling thing too, where they're walking in circles. Egg, egg, egg. Oh my god, give me the egg. Please, for the love of God. Give me the egg. Alright, cool. Alright, stash all that. We got a lot of eggs, so we can make a lot of biofuel now. I've just been putting it off because I want to move the biofuel to where it wants to go, the biofuel refiner to where it wants to go. Alright, keep smelting this metal. Can hide the drumsticks. Got a good amount of drumsticks built up too, so that's good. Extra wool for another round of trash cubes after. Gonna need new shears soon. We can make one more beehive. And we're only one short of the optimal setup. Fill up my water here. Load this back up here. Really need to get that water tank set up too. So this is the second section in a row where I've been trying to work on the same project of like building the water setup and the biofuel setup, and just haven't quite gotten there, but we are getting quite close. So one thing too, I should have, I have a lot of plastic and a decent amount of planks now, so I should be able to very soon finish the building of the raft, at which point I can move everything to where it needs to be to actually build those projects. Oops, kind of overcapped on food there, but that's alright. Just load all this up one more time. Totally full on hunger and thirst and health. Dump all that in there. Okay. Alright, you know what? Just give me the honey tubes. I know I'm going to need it eventually, even though that honey chest is getting, like, entirely full. Just keep stockpiling and hoarding all of our items for now. Yep, that is almost full. Oh god, they're eating the grass, aren't they? It's going to need to be watered again. Look at all these eggs, though. This is awesome. If I could pick them up anyway, it would be awesome. Oh my god. Give me the egg, please. Thank you. Stash those. Yeah, animal pen project definitely needs to be done. The thing is, I need planks to make it the way that I want it, and I need the planks to finish actually making the raft first. So that's kind of been the holdup with that, fortunately. It's raining right now, which is nice because that'll auto water all that grass for me. If it would just finish growing, that would be amazing. So let's get back on the high seas here. So again, I don't want to use the engines until I get, you know, the biofuel setup, you know, all perfect. So I'm going to raise the anchor, and then I'm just going to want to go with the tide as much as possible, since I'm not using the engines. I can't really go against the tide with just the sail. So let me keep spinning here. This is exactly the opposite way we want to go. We want this streamer here pushing forward, so that way we're lined up with the tide. Keep on spinning. Straighten out. Now let me see where the next trading post island would be. So there's one over there, unless that's the one we came from before, which I don't think it is. And that's where we're going to want to go next. So I'm going to need to go out past this rock. And then I'm going to want to turn quite a bit to the right. So let me just go forward past these rocks. I could just quickly turn my engines on to speed it up. I just don't want to run out of biofuel in them because I may need them to sail against the tide at some point. So, but speed it up a little bit here. I don't want to change directions too frequently either, because again, it's going to force that item stream to respawn. And then if I change direction before the item stream even gets to me, then I'm not even collecting any of it, which kind of stinks. So I'll go forward just a little bit more, just to get those items right there. Yep, and we're going to cut it that way. I feel like that may be the island that I came from, but... alright, let's cut it this way. As long as we're not going directly against the tide, we'll be fine. Go just a little bit more. Oh, we're actually going with the tide, so that's perfect. So one more change of direction, and then we should be able to just hold the course through all the spawning items. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't want to keep micro-adjusting, but it should really be more like that. Yep, so we're in line to the next trading post island, which is good. And then I think we're going to leave it here for now. So again, I don't want these sections to get too long. I also don't want too many sections in a row of just kind of the same cycles of just harvesting items, stopping at islands. You know, it'd be cool if there was more exciting progress being seen, but over the last two sections, we have made pretty good progress. And I think that this next section should hopefully be the final one, where I can finish building out the raft, I can get the biofuel, the water, and animal projects all done, and then be in real good shape to start doing some more story islands. So I'm just going to drop the anchor for a second, just because we're going to leave it here, and then I'll pick it up right here next time, and we'll keep going, and hopefully finish those projects. See some real cool stuff. We got a little bogged down with doing this island here, but we got a lot of resources out of it, so I think it was worth it. And yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.